Hello, my dear friends, and welcome back to Silent Hill F. Now, in the last part, we faced the Silent Hill representation of our parents. The mother portrayed as a somewhat frail in comparison to the father, mask wielding, blade slinging Kashimashi. Though she didn't take on a doll form, she still wore traditional clothing. Didn't have like a puppet esque appearance. While the father took on an Ara Arabe form, a monstrous creature with a mouth for a stomach, a large bloated mouth in its stomach, no head, wielding a large blade. We also went through Hinako's house, but it was much different than the house that we saw at the beginning. This house changed, much like the house in House of Leaves. It was larger on the inside than it would be on the outside. The hallways repeated themselves. Each one out of the three stages was a different version of the house, and we had to solve puzzles across the three stages. It was relatively neat. I'm still confused as a whole as to what Hinako has done. This is a big assumption, but I've said it in every episode so far. Your Silent Hill protagonists are never innocent. So there's got to be something. There's got to be something, unless they totally went left field with this. Which, I mean, the story is a bit left field, but for the time, for the culture, the manifestation of the other world might make more sense, right? But I have talked your head off enough. Let's get back in, and see where we left off. We also ran into our sister, Junko, who is dead, clearly dead. Here we are in the Dark Shrine, in the Inari room. Remember briefly stopping in here. We've been gifted a brooch from the Fox Mask, who is still yet to reveal his actual name to us. But I'm definitely leaning towards him being some type of demonic spirit. I've still not looked up anything related to the Shinto religion or Japanese urban legends past what I already know. All of this is still up for debate from a realistic standpoint. I'm not following the plot very well. Well, I mean, who's to say? I'm following the plot well enough. I am a little confused about what I'm seeing, and what the significance of this area is. I do believe we're supposed to go back out this way. I apologize I walked throughout that. Yeah, we're definitely supposed to go that way. Let us record our progress. Okay. I think that should be a good staggered save. Let us hit the road here and see what we can see. Oh, investigate the area. All right. Wow. The walls adorned with what kind of looks like charcoal, like charcoal drawings of oh my god, what are they? Kudzu vines. Kudzu being really, really important to the story. And before us sits a large mural representing the Fox clan. It seems like they're carrying a I don't know. It looks like someone revered. Most definitely. I'm considering their position.
なんだか賑やかな絵。
What a lively looking painting. Yeah, there's looks like hundreds of people in procession here. I see some notches. Does something have to go in them? Yes. Okay, so it's the exact same thing for literally all of them. The blackbird wishes to take the white bird. The white bird wishes to resist. The fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices not two birds in conflict. Okay. Another puzzle-based. Prove your intent with the crest 3. Show what lies deep within your heart. Let the line of foxes guide you. Offer the crest and lay bare your soul. Alright. Heed revelations and find the crests. Revelations? What the hell are you talking about? Revelations. Oh no. Oh no, we've done something. Whatever it is we have done, I think it is irreversible, and I think we have made quite the error. We have another puzzle segment here. Presumably, several rooms lie beyond this. Wow. Okay.
立派な方々。
Incredible, all of them. Oh wow, the bloodied mouths of these Inari statues are definitely bizarre. I always think it's scary when inanimate objects have signs of life in them. Let's think of an example. Condemned Criminal Origins, the department store mannequins. That those actually weren't inanimate objects, but they were pretending to be. But, you know, SCP-173, where when unobserved, you know, you have to clean its containment cell because within is fecal matter and blood that seemingly comes out of nowhere. That's horrifying to me. Family physician's log. February 13th, dawn. Mr. Hidetoshi and his wife have passed away, one after the other. At the time of death, the skin all over their bodies was covered in sores and had begun sloughing off. The smell was indescribably awful. I could not bear to take a closer look. The head of the house did not give permission to perform autopsies on the bodies. There will be no funeral, and they will be sent to be cremated immediately. February 14th, midnight. The eldest son has passed away. Again, there will be no funeral, and the body will be sent away for cremation. The eldest and second-born daughters are also experiencing symptoms that are worsening by the hour. I believe they will be in critical condition by tomorrow at the latest. Interesting. So I wonder if there is some physical plague that is sweeping through Ibisugaka, or if it is something more paranormal in nature. Would you consider the manifestation of Silent Hill, you know, the fog world, the other world, would you consider that a paranormal event? And would you consider this blood that is coming up or coating the ground here, as well as, you know, the large chunks that you see, is that supposed to be representative, or is that a representation of the fox eating, the hunger of these foxes, or is that a representation of the victims that we just read about? You know, because what I'm doing is I'm putting two and two together, perhaps falsely, but I'm kind of attributing the fox to the plague with the way that there's meat laying around them. Anyways, we should continue on, I do believe. It's not going to allow me to open any more of their drawers. Ooh. What is this? Oh, interesting. Ornate scroll. Purify, once and for all. Leave the filth of your world behind. Bizarre. Um, now I'm wondering if the rot that we're encountering, is that meant to be a like metaphysical representation of the filth that this statue just talked about, or that scroll talked about? Can't go through here. Continue on here. Okay. It's one of those cellulite doll amalgamations. What do we have here? Ooh, the Amamori of the Hound. What does it do? Oh, bizarre. Slightly restores current max sanity after defeating enemies. We don't totally need that. We have still yet to use anything. Ooh, hi. Ooh. I didn't like that very much. Come, bring it on. Bring your worst. I shall suffer none at the hands of you. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I have not forgotten the effectiveness of the fox arm, believe you me. Nor have I forgotten that I can drink the souls of my enemies. Quite literally tearing their soul out of their body. Hinako is still taking up a crouching, predatorial stance, which I find terrifying. I don't know what it is about it. Ooh, hello. There's just something very scary to me about her behaving like an animal. I think in general, something that is underrated, in my opinion, in modern horror is when humans either make sounds unnatural to humans, or when their bodies allow them to perform actions that are animalistic or non-human, right? And one example I'll give for sound is in the movie Oculus, in which we got all sorts of goodies in this place, in which the ghost, with, the spirit that is contained within the mirror, as well as all the other spirits, show themselves to the protagonist at the end. What the hell is this place? This is quite the bizarre shrine. And inside, or they open their mouths, right? And instead of like a scream or whatever it may be coming out, it's an alarm clock. And something about that, I recently rewatched Oculus, and something about that stuck with me. And it was nice, like, being able to conquer that fear through rewatching it. It's been, every bit of 10 years since I've seen Oculus. But I remember that really sticking with me, and it just, I mean, it's, I would still say that's one of the scariest tropes in horror. Okay. Well, going room to room here through the records and whatnot, it has not been fruitful. Oh. So now we are going to fight the cellulite doll. Perhaps, now I've kind of forgotten, unfortunately, how to use our beast form ability. I would like to figure that out. I think it's control. I'm fairly certain it's control. I've also forgotten how to do this. Okay. Yes, okay, we have to use our, we have to use our control key using our sanity in order to open up hidden paths. I couldn't remember for the life of me what it was. Hey, look, we have found the black sparrow crest. Very cool. I wonder where the other ones are going to be, because this seems kind of like a small area. Housemaid's note. Shortly after I became their maid, there was talk of an arranged marriage for the young heir to a noblewoman. This led to the heir unceremoniously ending all his scandalous relationships with women, including one with a young housemaid named Sachi. Sachi came from a family of poor farmers, but her beauty shone brighter than the sun, something that had caught the young heir's eye. By the time his marriage was being arranged, she already had a life growing inside of her, and the two had made vows to run away and start a new life together. And yet, the young heir cruelly and wantonly cast her aside. Likely, he simply did not want his prospective marriage to be ruined. So the Tsunekis kicked Sachi out and drove her to some far-off place where they could forget her existence, despite the piece of family she carried with her. People say that she was fighting back tears so hard that blood began to trickle from her eyes. Ooh. That's ominous. Quite ominous indeed. I'm going to run through here real quick and double check and see if there is anything for me to grab. I've also, I want to apologize. I've been calling these dolls cellulite dolls. It's celluloid. I'm just a little dumb, and you'll just have to forgive me. I've been saying it this entire time. I haven't been corrected either. Embarrassingly enough. So let us see if there's anything left for us. Does not seem as if... Alright, before we go back, we're going to go back to the right up here and see if we can access this room now. Yes, we can. Supposedly the... Oh my god, okay. Okay, that makes sense. So this is going to be several... there are going to be several iterations, much like when we did the... much like when we did the last puzzle. Ooh, look at this. Abandoned. Once and for all, familial ties must be severed. So we've severed our ties. Okay, perhaps the opposite direction. We have severed all the ties that we have to the physical world, right? Our familial ties are broken. They were weak at best, anyways. What are you talking about? To call what we witnessed in here a banquet it was hardly a banquet. Wow, would you look at this? The meat now within the cages. What's in... You can see a layer of mold over whatever the hell that is. Heat again. Once more being seen. Torture devices. Or heat as in fire and embers being shown once again in a place of violence, torture, anger, jealousy, frustration. I can't tell. Okay. I was double checking to make sure that thing didn't get up. It needs to stop it though. It's bizarre. Stark contrast to the scene that laid before us earlier. My God. Oh, do your worst. Do your worst. Oh, come on, Hanako. Get your stamina back. All four of them have decided it is time for us to boogie. Now, something I must admit that is not my favorite part of this Silent Hill is the amount of action that is in this part. It feels to me more of more of a horror-themed, Christ alive here. Hold on. My dear friends. Hold on momentarily. There we go. So it's steeped in action, and there aren't a lot of psychological scares, you know, where I don't know. There's been several jump scares, but most of them come from enemies coming around corners. There hasn't been, like, none of the large creatures we've encountered have been particularly terrifying. There have been several moments where there's been a noise off in the woods, which were executed really well, and I like that quite a lot. But as a whole, there hasn't been a lot of just, I don't know, like, subtle terror that I feel like Silent Hill's good at executing. You know, there's not been a whole lot of subtleness whatsoever, as a matter of fact. It's all very, at least it feels very overt. Okay, this is strange. What was the point of coming here? If it loops back in on itself. Was there something here we could interact with that I just saw? No, it seems not. Alright, I guess we'll loop around again. It seems like we're looking for... Hold on. No. No, we've never been able to do that. Why would we be able to do it now? There should be, somewhere around here, there should be a ornate scroll or a crest. The furniture seems extremely out of place here as well. Rather confusing to me. I mean, in one part it's a, you know, a medieval style dungeon, and in the other part it looks like pretty standard house furniture. I am a tad bit confused. Oh, okay. So, okay, that's it. Oh, I see something back there. Hold on. Go back through. No, we can't, can we? Oh, for the love of God. Okay, back to the feast. Strict Mother's letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. Your real last name is Tsuneki. It is told that those of the Tsuneki lineage are destined to bring good fortune when the world is in disorder. In fact, that is how your father earned succession to the Tsuneki lineage. And you have inherited your father's noble blood, are sure to be next in line. To make your name, I took one character from your father's name and one character from mine. That way, when anyone from the Tsuneki family hears your name, they will immediately know you are our child. Interesting. I'm still thinking that we're talking about Shu here. I wonder if Shu is the child of royal lineage. There's something stomping around ahead. Its cages are large enough to fit multiple people inside of it. The audio is thumping in my right and left ear. It's directional and kind of freaking me out. Maybe I was too quick to say that there was too much action. Oh, hello. Jesus Christ. Okay. We're gonna have to activate our bestial form, aren't we? I think so. No, perhaps not. If we can get these dodges right. My God, when they start swinging crazy style like that, we have to, we really have to go on the defensive. My god, they're definitely throwing everything they got at us. Oh, Christ. Ooh, that almost took us out. Hold on. Let's, let us run away and use a first aid kit here. Oh, perhaps. Oh, nope. We have lost our life, my dear friends. You'll have to forgive me there. Thankfully, we can just jump back in, right where we left off. This time, we're going to activate our beast form. Very good. We really have to be using our resources, and I'm really terrible about using the resources that have been given to me in survival horror games. I think we killed him. Oh, almost. Okay, very good. Yes, very good. Good job, Hanako. Good job. The arm is definitely powerful, but in these tight spaces, it's a little bit more difficult to wield it effectively, especially with multiple enemies. Correction. The wolf arm is better in tight spaces, but it's still difficult to kill multiple tough enemies when they gank spank you like that. I'm a firm believer in less is more. Even when it comes to enemies, I don't think more enemies means more scary. But it definitely offers a great challenge. So what is the next way we are to go? I don't remember where we came from. I probably should have been paying attention. Ooh. Oh, it's one of those drummers. Alright. I guess we're just gonna sprint up on it and start doing violence upon it. Ooh. Interesting. When I was trying to figure out... Oh, Christ. Okay, he's got a hell of a combo. Man, we are struggling. Oh, for the love of God, Hanako. Alright, we're gonna try this. Ooh. Okay, got a good hit off on that one. Perhaps we're definitely meant to kill him because they're locking us behind these. They're locking us behind nonsense. Some type of seal. Oh, for the God's sake, swing your arm! Jesus Christ! She swings her arm like it's not attached to her body. Like, I could understand the naginata, but... Ooh, we got a good hit on this guy. Ooh. Expired? Yeah, absolutely. Good, okay, we need to be using both heavy and light attacks too. I think that goes without saying, but I was purely using heavy attacks on that big guy. But it's sealed with a talisman. Who's still up? Oh, okay, there's several other places for us to go. What are these things? Nothing for us to be touching, I see. Ooh. What was I saying? The last boss we fought, the Rinko-like entity. Get out. The Rinko entity was that of a head priest. which is really interesting. So we have a shrine maiden, Sakuko, Rinko, presenting herself as a head priest. And then I wonder what Shu's going to be, because our parents were both just abominations, reminiscent of other creatures we'd seen. Our mother was kind of unique. I say kind of unique because her mask was it was like a wreath of flowers. Flowers, the rot flowers that we've been encountering this entire time, but... Ooh, very good. The White Sparrow, innocent and afraid. Heed revelations and find the crests. I'm so confused. See, when I think of revelations, I immediately think of revelations in the Bible. I understand revelation is also just a noun. Ornate scroll. Be reborn, once and for all. You are Shimizu Hinako, no more.
Hi.
What is she going to be reborn as? Oh, there is quite the massacre in here. What does this represent? I am just so unbelievably confused at what the hell I'm looking at. I mean, I very clearly see what I'm looking at. But the blood, the gore, the viscera thrown about by these statues, it's eerie and it's unsettling. Now, you know, what was just 4 statues in the center with small piles of blood underneath them is now an entire room soaked in blood. Good morning, my handsome boy. I have good news, indeed. Good news to a Tsuneki is always accompanied by the news of someone else's death. Your father and that woman he kept as a pet have both gotten sick and died. And now, your grandfather, the head of the house, has invited you to the Tsuneki residence to make you successor. It is a pity that I couldn't reacquaint you with your father, but at least I was able to make you the successor to the Tsuneki lineage. Oh. So, there was some, perhaps some political dealings in terms of murder that this mother had performed. Perhaps the mother attempting to make her child next in line quicker in this lineage. Perhaps she poisoned the father, or started the father and her, or his mistress, or perhaps it was not that, and perhaps she called upon something. I'm still thinking demonic. Some type of entity in order to bring a plague upon them. Perhaps the town itself, perhaps it spread, it boiled over. I mean, you know, when it comes to the dark arts and black magic and stuff like that, normally whatever you, like when you cause harm to another, or attempt to, you know, whatever evil that you have done comes back to you tenfold. You know, as such is the nature of the universe, such as karmic balance, you know, whatever, from whatever angle you wish to look at that. But, you know, some people say violence begets violence, or evil begets evil, whatever it happens to be. So, I'm wondering if there isn't more to this. I mean, obviously there's more to the story, but I wonder what our role in this story is. You know, we have the subplot of Hinako attempting to sever her ties with the physical realm, becoming part of the Fox clan, the Inari. We have this strict mother that has successfully made sure that her son, has noble lineage, or, you know, a place in this noble society. We have the story of Junko and, you know, quite possibly her death. Got a lot of intersecting storylines and a lot of what I mean. They don't totally feel interconnected though. They feel very discombobulated, and I'm really hoping that they come back together. We are ready to execute bestial form once more. We're gonna have to go through here and see what these creatures have for us. Oh yes. Spearhead or an arrowhead, perhaps? Sacrifice, once and for all. Body and soul made pure by rebirth. Offer all that is yours. I offer all of me. I belong to. I am his. Yeah, it's hard for me to believe that Hanako is acting of her own volition. To an extent. I know in, not the last part, but the part prior, I was talking about how, wait, is this just a repeating section? Seems like it is. Very good. Well, we activated our bestial form, and we're gonna bring the hurtin'. We are pretty much unstoppable when we activate that. Yeah, very good. Very, very good. Makes me feel like a werewolf, and I think that's neat. I think that's really neat. Alright, so now that we've eliminated these two, we just take our rightful place back outside, correct? Yeah. I don't quite understand what we're doing. I don't understand why it's a revolving door, why it's repeating itself, but nevertheless, we'll persist. Let's see where this goes. I feel like this is all collimating in some type of boss fight. We've already been here once before. Oh, for the love of God. Okay. I have got us stuck. Moderately. Not too badly. But enough, enough for us to have to do this again. Oh wow. Hey, look at us. Hanako, the killing machine. And I forgot that the soul siphon not only boosts our bestial form gauge, but it also helps us recover health, which is very good because I'm constantly getting hit. All right, so we've gone over here, right? We've gone through here, right? No, this is the one we have not gone through yet. Okay, very good. Ooh, what the hell's going on? Oh, Christ. Okay, that was foul. Alright. There is a description of this creature that talks about it being covered in cysts, but it is very much so a representation of birth. Because Hanako references that, you know, the miracles of birth are not present here in this creature, and she would rather die than become a monster like this. So again, I really think there is a greater plot line, or my speculation is still that Hanako's Silent Hill is more based in her doing something perhaps uncouth or something, you know, something, whether it be, you know, making a promise to this Inari entity, which I still think is a demon, whatever it happens to be, making that promise in order to escape this, this almost inevitable reality that that has been laid out for her, much like her sister. She doesn't want to be married off. She doesn't have she doesn't wish to conform to the societal norms or the societal standards that have been set in place for her, which, who can blame her? It sounds pretty miserable after watching her mother get abused for how long by her father. Of course she doesn't want that. Ooh.
お取り込み中ごめんなさい。ひなことほんの少しだけ話がしたいのだけれど、よろしいかしら。
では。
お姉ちゃん。殺せた？しっかりと。うん。しっかりね。しっかりって。今日だけはお姉ちゃんとあなたの二人だけの秘密にしてあげる。でも今日を超えてまだ生き残っていることがあるのなら、お姉ちゃんが彼のためにもあなたを殺すからね。
もう少し外していた方がいいかな。
いいえ。お時間をありがとうございます。それではこれにて。
姉妹で語り合えたかね。
はい。
それでは行こうか。
The Fox Mask Crest. Very good. Alright, we need a bandage. This must be your insignia. So, why is Junko threatening to kill us? So this is a bit unrelated, but every time I think of the name Junko, I think of a true crime case, which I'm not a big true crime fan. Not even a little bit, actually. It's not something I'm interested in. Now, stuff like Elisa Lam and whatnot, stuff that has more of like a paranormal undertow to it, I definitely like significantly more. But there's something scary about true crime for me. And also, it's really morbid. But I think of Junko Fuwata. Please forgive me if I'm getting that wrong. Fuwata or Fuwata. I think of that case every time I hear that name. And I get full body chills, like shivers. That's one of the most violent, vicious, and senseless murders I can think of. Alright. No, these are clearly not the right spots, but we're going to read this. The blackbird wishes to take the white bird. The white bird wishes to rest. The fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices not the two birds in conflict. Alright, so the white bird is... Okay, we'll leave the blackbird there. The white bird needs to go here. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Pardon me. Alright. The blackbird wishes to take. Right. Let's remove this. But perhaps the fox goes here. He's bringing his followers, right? Is that right? No, good. No. No. It is not right. Alright. Let us look. Let's look once more. So if we remove this and place it here, is this correct? No good. Okay. Now, I wonder if the white fox and the what if, or not the white fox, the white sparrow and the black sparrow need to go in separate places. Hold on. Hold the phone here. Hold the phone. Let us put the... Let's put the black sparrow... Oh, no, it's the white sparrow. Christ alive. Pardon me. Okay, we need... How do we get up there? There we go. Give me that, please. Alright. The black sparrow wishes to take the white sparrow. The white sparrow wants to rest, right? And then the fox pays no mind. So there's only so many that are paying no mind. Okay. Not good, not good. How about this? Okay. Oh, there are quite a lot of options here. Okay, that's no good either. That's no good either. I wonder if it has something to do with the location of the white sparrow, and if that should be in here. Yeah, that definitely seems better. Now let us see. No. Let us see if we can get it from here, though. Yeah, no, we're at the point now. I think we have 2 of them correct. And if we can hand jam it from here, that'd be awesome. Just keep trying. One at a time. One at a time. I wonder if the mural's gonna open up into a boss fight. I'm really excited to see who's next, because it, like, thematically, it should be Shu, but since Junko's come back as a villain-esque character, perhaps we'll see her taking on some evil form. Okay. I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna reread the poem aloud to the both of us. The black bird wishes to take the white bird. The white bird wishes to resist. Oh my god. White bird, not rest. Jesus. The fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices not the 2 birds in conflict. Okay. Well, I'm a bit of a dummy. I need to slow down and read. The black bird wishes to take the white bird. The white bird wishes to resist. So the 2 that look like they're in conflict are this individual up top. So if this is the white bird, and this is the black bird, right? Who would be unaware of the conflict? It's either the other dude in red. This guy. Hold on, is this guy? No. I was gonna say, is this guy that's sitting... He looks unaware of everything, so perhaps the crests are just in the wrong spots. You see his staff is attached to the... his staff is attached to the tie-in point. Okay. Following. White because resist. Black because... Oh my god, look at that. Oh, the wall of blood. Of course, that was very, very interesting. Let's I'm gonna go over here and save and enshrine some things quickly. I hope you all do not mind that I do. My god. I think we're getting close to the end, folks. 3,000 faith? Oh, we don't have an emo. There's no way, right? We've got to have a little bit more. I thought we had at least one more part after this. But it seems kind of like we're getting close. Oh, hello.
This is your property. さあ、君も。では、始めようか。
はい。
これで最後だ。よくここまでついてきてくれ
一緒だからここまで来られました。
た。もうわずかの辛抱だ。
はい、最後まで。
The final right. Oh, we have a Hanako crash out. She has the what another YouTuber calls the ash threshold. Ooh, what the hell? Alright, so... Jesus Christ. Alright, I was also wrong about this creature. I was wrong about several things, but this creature in particular represents, like, perverted men. Because it it itself doesn't won't attack men. It only attacks the only it goes after women. Seemed to I thought it was a dog, like the perversion of a dog, but it is not. It is far worse than that. And this fog monster that's been chasing us the entire game is that white dome-headed creature that killed our parents after we had defeated them in the last part. That is quite the turn of events here. Ooh, oh my God. How do they expect me to dodge those scenes, or those enemies, or do they expect me to whatsoever? I feel like they don't. I feel like they're putting them down. It was scary the first 2 times. I don't know if it's really scary anymore, especially when I have a place to be. Hinako, you gotta turn the jets on, girl. Ooh, what is that? Ooh. Took everything I cared about from me. Yeah, something's telling me this monster is representative of her sister, and I don't know why. But I was talking about the ash threshold, and that's when the librarian uses that to describe when a horror protagonist is no longer scared, they are actively the threat, right? And I've talked about that before, but now we're actively seeing Hinako becoming the problem. She is the violence. God, these things are foul when they're foul as is, but when they take on this rotten form, God, you can even see their postules have busted open. Ooh, that is quite the nasty scene. They're riddled with holes. It's almost like they're suffering from a pox or some type of disease. A pox or a plague. The discolored embryos, presumably they're embryos. Those are interesting too. I'm not quite sure what that's meant to represent. Perhaps it's just to break up the monotony of the reds and pinks and greens. Blue definitely stands in stark contrast to those. Am I supposed to be fighting this thing to the death? I can't tell. I can never really tell. I always feel like I'm... Oh my God. Lock on. Heavy attack. Dodge. Heavy attack. My God, that attack alone might kill us. No, we've eliminated her. Very good. Very good. Let us continue on here. No, we didn't have to do that. Christ alive, man. We didn't have to do that at all. I'm just goofy. Ooh, we have an Emma again. Very good. Let's, we can't enshrine anything, but we can pray. Let us do health. Very good. Very good. We still have 1900 faith, so perhaps we'll find another one down the road. I truly think we're getting close, though. I mean, we are back at the beginning, and our town has totally been taken over. Ooh, that's a new pose. We've yet to see that before. Ooh, what is this? Name Shimizu Hinako. Last seen wearing school... Oh! Details of disappearance. Left home. Met with. Wearing a... Oh my God. So is this... Hold on. Is this supposed to be... You know, Hinako living through... Ooh. I'm starting to think that Hinako... You know, the fox mask that she's scene in the other world, in the shrine world, is actually a grabber, and she's been kidnapped, perhaps murdered, in her reality, and this is some type of hell that she's experiencing. Just solely based off that note, that is a terrifying reality, if that is the case. And that really adds some deeper layers to this story. God, it makes you wonder. Oh my God, it's got a fox arm. Oh, I just figured it out. Oh, hell's bells, I figured it out. Wait a second. Are we the monster? I think that we're the monster. I think that that is the advanced version of whatever state we are currently in. That's our final transformation. Why else would Junko have told us you have a day to kill her one more time, right? I knew it! We're the monster. We're being transformed by the rot, but why? Oh my god, we actually killed our physical self.
それではお別れを。あなたが幸せをつかんでくれることを願っています。
The entire town has been taken over.
街が綺麗。
Now instead of fear, we're welcoming the rot. Oh man, I hope we didn't get the bad ending. What is this? Don't go that way. Oh, what do you want? God, the change in the world is very pretty. I love the contrast. We have never seen something like this before in Silent Hill. The blue, the lower, or the ground being replaced with like a bluish fog, and then the reddish tint everywhere that the rot is present is really interesting. She said don't go that way. Well, what if I want to... have you thought about this, Sanako? What if I wanted to listen to the celluloid doll? Because I would have listened to it about 15 steps back, and you'd still have your face. So do not get in my way. I just don't understand. Oh my god. I'm trying to put two and two together here. I'm just having I feel like I'm having a difficult time. It's very confusing. Why are we the monster? What did we do? We know that we're missing now. This is my decision. Did you choose? You chose to run away from home? You chose to... Letter from the hospital. Prefectural University Hospital. Department of Psychiatry. Mr. Mrs. Igarashi. Test results. We've compiled the test results for Igarashi Sakuko below. 1. Results. No abnormalities found. 2. Observation. Shows characteristics of mild autism. All other test results were within normal range. 3. Notes. It is not unusual for pubescent children to claim that they see and hear things that are not real. As they mature, these issues tend to resolve themselves on their own, so I believe there is no need for concern. Regarding her fear of the dark, her response is proper and natural. Continuing to scold her may only worsen her condition. Please do not trouble yourself over Sakuko. Simply raise her with love and affection and let her mature at her own pace. Wow, surprisingly, for this time period, a pretty understanding doctor. I wanted to check out this Amamori. It's a spider, which I think is cool. What does it do? Greatly decreases weapon durability consumption from performing light attacks. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. No, who would we... Oh, which one did we replace? Pine, Crow. Oh, Lord. Increases my... So we can... We had the plum, right? Let's keep it how it is. That's fine. Now, that may not be the smartest thing, considering that I've already Ooh. That I have no need for weapons anymore since my arm is a fox arm. They have awoken. They have awoken once more. Why is this one not fighting? Come fight. You've had no problem gank spanking me the entire game. Come, bring it, bring it. We can fight 3 at a time. We've learned this the hard way through trials and tribulations. There's a nasty follow-up attack after a heavy attack. Your first light attack after a heavy is really, really quick and vicious, and I like it quite a lot. The sky is also yellow, and I don't know if that's just to denote that the sun's going down, which so you ever wish you didn't say something? But all that aside, the tint that we're getting, it's not foggy anymore. It's not I mean, it's a little foggy, but it's more hazy than it is foggy. It's like there's just a slight tinge of fog on the air as opposed to the oppressive dark gray fog. I don't think I've ever seen a Silent Hill game do something like this, like with the weather changing. You know, it almost seems like resolution, like positive resolution. You won't be able to see your mother or father or mother anymore. Isn't that kind of the point? You can see it's raining upside down. No, that's quite a neat detail. Or perhaps it's not raining at all, but here we go. Seems like we're going through a gauntlet, fighting all the enemies we've encountered over our journey so far. Once again, the doll dissolves just like nothing ever happened. Like any good Silent Hill game, there's multiple endings. So I wonder what the parameters are for us to achieve said endings. The world is celebrating me. So that's implying that Hinako is the source of the plague, the rot, whatever. But all these creatures are present only in the Dark Shrine. So we're not home, right? This has got to be a hallucination. Right? Or this has got to be a twisted version of our reality, because none of these creatures have been present here. Now, versions of them have, yes, absolutely. But not these particular creatures. You know, the Ararabe does not have drums protruding from it. These creatures with the blades for legs, those are the Kashimashi that we see in the regular world. Something fishy's going on. I can't quite put my finger on it. I feel like James Doakes in the car, man. I'm on the case. I'm so close to proving it. I know, deep in my bone, I know something is severely messed up. I just can't prove it. Very good. Putting a beating on these enemies. And we have, not only are we changed physically, but we're also soul siphoning the enemies, which is an ability that was only ever presented to us in the Dark Shrine. get out. Oh man, it's got me questioning what the monsters represent now and all sorts of things. I think we're trickling towards the end, my dear friends. I really, really do. I don't wanna like jump the gun yet. I wanna see where we're going. But I think we might have screwed the pooch. I think Hanako's made a serious mistake. You won't be able to stay as you are now. Hanako has changed physically so much. And now we're learning that she's missing. She's a missing person. Which was kind of expected. I mean, we're definitely getting that Silent Hill, that distinct Silent Hill twist, aren't we? Oh, here they come. Bringing out the big guns, yes? Bringing out the drummer boy. Come on. You know what we could do? Yeah, let's save some time here. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Slaughtering them. Slaughtering them. My god, we could run home on our arm. It is absolutely gorgeous, though. I mean, for, you know, the terrifying, hellish reality that we've created, this is beautiful. What is up here? Have we ever been up here? Oh, this is our home. Hey, our parents are still alive. What in the actual hell is going on? Proceed is the only... No point in turning back now. So, we are... Oh my god, I'm so confused. I'm trying to keep up with all the little twists and turns. We're back at the Dark Shrine. first and foremost, this is the original Dark Shrine, the further type area that we encountered in the first part, the first time we went unconscious. Our clothes are, like, the injuries that we have received from the Fox Mask and the clan in order to become one of them, those are entirely absent, yet the brooch gifted to us from the Fox Mask is still on our uniform. All of the blood and all the damage is from our world, our material world, and we are armed with an axe that we had brought from the material world itself. So what the hell is going on? Are we trying to, take backsies what we did? The sacrifice we made to become this fog monster, this entity that, I mean, it doesn't look like us. It's 10 foot tall and it's missing its face. It wears a traditional Japanese outfit that I'm unaware of the origin of that. And it's got the arms of a fox. So it's pretty far from, a human entity. Did we do something to shoot? Did the three girls do something together causing... Is that what it is? Did the three girls do something? Because the three of us are all presented in these horrific abomination forms. I don't know. I really don't. Let us... There's also Will-o'-the-Wisps. The road twists and turns. It's like I'm walking through my head. Surrounded by low water on all sides. I bet it smells like salt. The way that the wind's blowing here. The low water just reminds me of the ocean. Even though it's still in comparison. And there's these will-o'-wisps. Blue flaming balls of light. I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit and we're in double time the rest of the way. I wonder what those represent. Sacred flame. Back to this area. We haven't been here since the beginning. It's strange being back here after so much time. Now you help me destroy it all, won't you? So we're definitely doing some take-backsies, aren't we? I wonder if we did have like a Nosferatu... Oh, there I go swinging at random stuff again. I wonder if we had a Nosferatu moment and we are... where we were just so terribly upset that we asked for something, anything to hear us. And it happened to be this demon. And now we're trying to correct our action. Plural. Actions. Ooh, wow. You won't let me pass. Well, you asked for it. And now we're fighting creatures only present in our world. We've not seen a Kashimashi here. Very, very bizarre. Oh, yeah. Not interrupted. Non-interruptible. Very good. Very good. Let us... Oh my god, it's like we're fighting our way through the... Us, the real Hanako, or the fake Hanako, whichever one it is, whichever one has maintained their humanity, is fighting through each area of the Dark Shrine. Is this an actual concept? Like a hellish concept, or is this purely... Silent Hill, you're in my way again. Fine, I'll keep doing this. I'll paint the place red with your blood. Oh yeah, Hanako is not playing games. Now I wonder what the other ones are gonna be once they're born. Oh, Kashimashis. I should have known better. Ooh. Okay, very good. Two hits to kill all day. I'll take that all day long. Let's go. Our light attack with this axe kind of functions like a heavy attack. Ooh. Oh, come on. We're putting all of our demons to bed now. One at a time. That is what Silent Hill has always been about, isn't it? It's putting your demons to rest. One way or another, and it might not be in the way that you think you're putting your demons to rest. Oh. I was gonna run over there, but I didn't see that it was blocked off. What strange architecture? Toolkit. Ooh. Yes, please. Toolkit, bandage. What's in this gore pile? First aid. I held on to the same 7 first aid kits for the longest time. I'm glad we got to use some of them. And I forgot that we had bandages, so I didn't just use them like I have been doing. Very good. Now, what lies... Oh, yeah, there's the key and the ball from earlier, both made out of jade. We are retracing our footsteps. What an interesting... This is it. No turning back now. Comb, carcass, Harare, little celluloid doll. I said it right that time. Has nothing to say to us. Alright. We don't have an Emma, whatever it is, though. 540 faith. I wish we could use our faith for something else. That'd be really cool. Corridors. Proceed. Pray? We can't pray. Unless there's one hidden here. Nope. Alright, let's enshrine the rest of our stuff and head in. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Very good. Alright. Let's, wait, should we? No, no, no. We have everything we need. Everything we need. This is where we fought and killed Sakuko, who took the form of a shrine maiden. I almost thought it was going to make us fight again. You know, what's distinct about the shrine are the blue... Let's do this, Shimizu Hinako. Yeah, what's definitely unique... I wonder if if the doll put that kitchen knife in the fox mask. Fox mask is definitely a demon. He's been too consistent throughout this entire ordeal. Too kind, too consistent. I wonder, indeed, if we truly are going... Lord have mercy. I'll take every save that they're going to give us, but... Interesting. She's remembering herself because the other version of her was... She wanted nothing more than to erase herself, erase who she was. She wanted to give up her name, everything associated with her, her past life, her physical life. This is where the ritual took place. All right, folks. I believe this is the end. You know, these voices at the end of the last time we walked through here, those voices were being particularly particularly hostile towards us, saying that we will never make it in this clan. You know, it definitely feels like a stage, like all eyes are on us.
まさかまだ生き残っていようとは。
お姉ちゃんは所詮は向こう側の人間。私の気持ちなんてわからない。
落ち着いて。あなたがどうしてここにいるかわかる？
わからない。ここはどこ？ここは嫌。辛い。気持ち悪い。帰りたい。
それは何の？あなたいつから飲んでるの？そんなに飲んで大丈夫なの？
全然大丈夫だよ。これを飲むと落ち着くから。
もうやめなさい。それを飲むのをやめて。私に構わないで。
これが全ての根源。お前は私の全てを奪った。サクコもリンコもシュウも奪い、お父さんもお母さんも。私を返せ。奪った全てを返せ。
Oh wow. Shiro Muku. Alright, it's got a complex moveset. Ooh, we gotta go, man. We gotta go. Alright, let us take a minute. Perhaps... Ah, Christ. I was gonna say, perhaps... Ooh! Alright, we've played the Soulsborne games. We're fine. We're fine. We're wise. We can learn a moveset like nobody's business. Good, very good. What is a Shiro Muku? It's gotta be something... Alright, now... No, now we've got to pull something out of it, right? Now here it goes. Starting to spread its influence. Its second phase. This is the source of everything, and you know, I'd be damned if this isn't actually the Fox Mask. Now I know it's kind of contradictive to think that, but look at everything we've seen so far. Ooh. God, get out of the... Ooh, we're getting gank spanked. Or no, not that. We're getting pushed into a corner though. Ooh, not good, not good. Okay. Oh, for the love of God. Good thing we have plenty of meds. We have like 10 bandages. But I'm thinking that this creature is probably the actual manifestation of the fox mask. Oh, wow. Well, it really did a number on our sanity. I didn't even think about bringing anything for sanity. I mean, we have used absolutely nothing to regain our sanity the entire time we've been playing. So, to me, it's kind of a moot point right now. Oh, what a beautiful yet horrifying creature. It really is a pretty... Ooh, come on, get out of there. Get out of there, girl. Just don't step on the veins. Oh my God. You'd think I'd figure out that that there's a... Ooh! There's a delay. Alright, just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Come on, Hanaka, just keep hitting her. Or it, or whatever it is. Not sure what it is. You got this. You're almost done. You're almost at the end. You're finally taking back control over your life, or whatever it is you're doing. I don't really know what you're doing, but you're doing the right thing. Come on. Do we have anything for... We have nothing for our sanity. Except for... I mean, I guess we have the red pills. Yeah, those help our sanity. That's good. Alright. Let's bring an end to this now. Whoa, what the hell is it doing? Did we just get... No. I was gonna say, did we just get instant killed? Because I'll be furious if we did. I feel like we're kind of past the war of attrition part. What are we... My God. Good dodging, Hanaka. Good dodging. Seriously. Ooh, gotta get out of that. I feel like... Oh, we did! What? Yeah, defeated the Shuramuka without dying once. I knew we were close. Nice!
私がこんなところもこんな奴らも全てぶち壊してやる。
Oh, right back into the fight. So, I'm thinking that Hinako, whether it be through, it seems like addiction is becoming more prevalent in the story as it goes on. So maybe these headaches she's having are her being close to the other side, or perhaps it's a metaphor for her drug use, because these painkillers that she's taking for headaches, it's not like, she's definitely abusing the pills, something that her sister, even in ghost form, was talking about there at the end before we confronted the Shiramuku. I wonder if this place is like the comfort, this twisted, dark, comfortable place that she had created to escape her reality. See, there's red capsules everywhere too, obviously symbolic. See, they're laid out like freaking candy. Ooh! I wonder if there's... I wonder if there is some connection to these pills, and if there's an achievement in never using the pills to recover health whatsoever throughout the game. I wonder if that's a segment. What if Shu was the one poisoning us all along? My speculations are running wild right now. Now that we're right here at the end, we are so close. We are right on the cusp of a great victory, and I wonder what it is that's going to be revealed to us. Oh my god. Oh, what has Tanaka been doing? So the notes where Hanako's talking about her mental health, and she's like, I'll kill my parents, I'll kill everyone. Is that really what's going on? Is Hanako a suicide? Or did she leave and then come back to her village, and that's the events of Silent Hill F? And what does the F stand for exactly? I am so excited to find out. Oh my god, it's starting to turn into like a Cry of Fear story, isn't it? And we are at home. Or is this Shu's house? Oh my, I have forgotten about the Sakuko traitor plot line. I wonder what that's all about. But I feel like it's been deliberately vague. Maybe it hasn't. Maybe it's been entirely forthcoming. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty good at deducing things, especially in this context or in this setting. And I'm very confused. We are at home. Ooh. Fighting, fighting, fighting. So the creatures bursting from our sitting room where our father and mother spend most of their time and bursting from our room is not symbolic whatsoever. And from our parents' room. You stole Shu from me. I'll never... Oh my god, did she kill Rinko? Out of jealousy? Is she the jealous entity? There's red capsules everywhere. Jesus God. Oh my god, I'm so sorry if it's annoying that I keep speculating. I'm just excited. I can't wait to uncover this. Messed up. I wonder how. I didn't think. What didn't you? So Hanako is definitely the. Definitely the victim here, even if it's just perceived victimhood. Oh my god, okay. So in the repeating house part, this is the room that we were trying to get to where Shu's voice was behind. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. And we're back here at the Dark Shrine. Oh, and here's the gates of hell. The hallway of pills. Oh my god, the amount of pills. The pills are getting larger and larger as we go on. Or maybe we're getting smaller, I can't tell. Got some Alice in Wonderland syndrome. That was bizarre. That kind of made me sick. What is going on? We didn't get an achievement for an ending or anything. So I feel like the game's trying to do a Lost in Vivo.
米川により県警本部県道8号線にて当該事案の被疑者と思わしき女性に襲われた男性2名のうち1名は現在心肺停止の状態。
神楽町1より県警本部、一部被害者に使用された包丁ですが敷地内からは発見できず、被疑者は現在もこれを所持している可能性が高いと思われます。どうぞ。
県警本部から各局、女性被疑者は20代です。花嫁装束、身長は 160cm 少々、常吉神宮より逃走中、凶器を所持している可能性が極めて高い。各局はくれぐれも慎重に対応されたし。
神楽町1から県警本部、被疑者は赤と白のカプセル状の薬のようなものを犯行時に断続的に服用していたとのことです。
県警本部より神楽町1、それは式場内で発見された正体不明のカプセル薬と同一のものか。どうぞ。
神楽町1から県警本部、被疑者が服用する際に口からこぼしたカプセル薬を敷地内から
Oh, wow. So, Hanako's jealousy of Shu and presumably Rinko's wedding caused her to snap. Is that what I'm to believe? Drowned in a bottomless pit of self-doubt. Okay. You can experience... Okay. New Game Plus. You can now create save data from the completed game. By beginning New Game Plus with data from a completed game, you can experience changes to the story and have the chance to fulfill specific conditions to unlock new endings. You will also be able to play on hard difficulty setting, Lost in the Fog. What? Hold the phone. So, what the hell happened? Oh my god, okay. So there are 5 endings. Oh my god, and they tell us. Oh, FFS. I knew it. I just said this seconds ago. Oh my god. Didn't take the red capsules. Purified the sacred sword or didn't obtain it. I don't even know what that's talking about, but we'll figure it out. Obtain the Agura no Hote-sama. That's the good ending, no doubt. Coming home to roost. Drown in a bottomless pit of self-doubt. Complete the story for the first time. So there is presumably one ending at the beginning. Why? Oh, why? Oh my god, I don't want to have to play through this right now. All over again. But there is so much more to be seen. We're gonna have to do this again. Complete the story for the first time. Now, Was Shu the enemy this entire time, feeding us these red capsules? Did he, like, start making hallucinogenic capsules or something that was far more addictive than led on to... Let's see what the other ones are. Ending conditions. Didn't take the red capsules, obtain the unpurified sacred sword. So there's an entire new scene or item to be found within the Dark Shrine, presumably. Complete 2 different full endings. And then the UFO ending. Listen to all the UFO broadcasts. Found all 3 of the Great Space Invasion movie posters in order after listening to the UFO radio broadcasts. Found the Great Space Invasion movie review after fulfilling the conditions above. Alright, so they do have a UFO ending. That's definitely, that's good to know. Silent Hill is known for its UFO ending. And its happy birthday ending. That could be this. Okay, but we're gonna have to go back through and do some of these endings, aren't we? Hold the phone here. If we start... Okay. Alright, let us go back. If we continue... Yeah, if we continue, it is just a new game. So, please bear with me. For a moment. Okay. That was Silent Hill F. And that was an absolute roller coaster ride. Now, my biggest complaint, and I'm going to go ahead and get my complaints out of the way before we move on. There is a ton of action sequences packed into Silent Hill F, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It does keep the game engaging, but it also broke the horror elements relatively early for me, because the scariest parts that you'll see in the other parts of this are me getting jump scared by the kashimashi, right? The puppet creatures or the doll creatures. There's not a whole lot of explanation to the purpose of the Dark Shrine. Who is the Fox Mask? Who is why is Junko against us? Why is our own blood sister against us? Why are there 2 versions of Hinako? We meet one version of Hinako when we're going through the repeating version of our home. We did that in the last part. But we met our doppelganger. Why are we, Hanako, not listening to the celluloid doll from our childhood that is clearly leaving us messages and leaving us hints? Nothing really got explained past, Hanako snapped. She's taking these pills. They're the same pills that have been recovered at another crime scene. So very clearly, Hanako has been doing some pretty insane stuff in the waking world. But none of the Silent Hill elements, I feel, were explained very well. I feel like the story's kind of muddy, and I'm honestly more confused now than I was at the start. Like, I felt like I was really close to figuring something out. Not just the start of this episode, but the start of the series as a whole. I feel like I had some pretty good ideas, and it's going to take a whole nother playthrough, it seems, for me to be able to figure out anything or get any answers. So we will be doing that. We are going to go through at a later date and figure out what the hell's going on. I don't know whether or not to play through this entirely again for the channel, or if I should play through it in my spare time and then upload the parts that are different. I don't really know. I've never been presented with this problem before, so very neat, very neat. Lord have mercy, I've never been so confused. after a Silent Hill title. It's just bizarre. It's very bizarre. It's very different. You know, and the lack of resolution is gonna drive me nuts. It's gonna drive me absolutely bonkers. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I feel like it's missing an entire chapter or two. I feel like there's and locking it behind a second playthrough doesn't make a ton of sense to me unless it's, I don't know, unless it drops us in like midway through or something, but you know it's not going to do that. So, man, that was Silent Hill F. Oh, God, I've got a lot to think about. So, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We have more content on the way. Something for everybody, no doubt. If you have any suggestions for videos that you think I should do, or that I would like, or, you know, you have anything to say, please drop it in the comment section below. That is the best way to get my attention right now. And that I read every comment personally. So, if you do you have anything you want me to play? Have any tips, tricks, suggestions? If you've played through and you know something that I don't, please let me know. I'm always looking for interaction. I am always looking for guidance. If you want to play this game, check it out for yourself. It is in the description. I always put the game in the description, as well as a funny little written description. Now, remember to mind the gap, stalkers. Mind the gap. And have a good one.